Yeah, Tornado. Good luck.
Thanks, Sato.
Hello and welcome to another late night / early morning ALttPR Randomizer Challenge Cup match. This is Seto tonight, joined by DigiDude22. Say hi.
Digital Blarg.
Yeah, what he said. And we have a match 2 of Amaranth versus Xirtanul tonight. It's going to be a standard all dungeons extravaganza.
Extravaganza indeed.
Yes, sir.
What are you hoping that Uncle has?
You know, the obvious troll is always bombs, and I'm typically always hoping for instead getting that red paint. I'm a huge fan of red paint tracks.
I hate bombs as a start, but hey, whatever works. I prefer the bow, actually.
Yeah, most people prefer the bow or the hammer. We have Amaranth playing with the Dragon Knight and Xirtanul rocking the Vivi Sprite, my personal favorite. Before we do get too far in, I do also want to give shout outs to Norinado doing our tracking once again. Trooping along, 2 a.m. her time?
Sounds about right.
And Digi, you're gonna get your bow today.
Well then.
Decently powerful weapon, 30 shots plus any arrows they pick up along the way. There's 10 right there off the bat. Amaranth getting that early bomb drop. We know that's
A
first
bomb drop. So Amaranth did do a quick map check at the start there. I believe Eastern is a pendant and Tower of Hera was a crystal as well.
And according to our tracker, green pendant on Desert Palace. Now, as far as all dungeons go, they will still have to complete those pendant dungeons. It is still important to check that map, though, for that green pendant and those red crystals, because those are item checks later on.
Got about 3 items here in the basement of the escape. Bringing Zelda back to Sanctuary and that back room.
right. With a small key already in hand, we still have a map to go, but otherwise, nothing but items left.
Looks to be like a very healthy seed.
At least the start of one. 5 full heart containers. And Xirtanul, the first to be back out in the lobby with the princess. Very slight lead, but this early in a randomizer match, that can change 10 times over before we're halfway through, so.
Mm. Now, what do most runners like to do after they've got into Sanctuary and all that? Do they go straight out to Kakariko, or do they go... Hello, Shovel.
That was a shovel, and being not a key sanity seed, most runners do prefer Kakariko, but they do have that option of heading to Sahasrahla, getting those 3 items, and if they know their dark rooms, can full clear Eastern Palace. I have seen a runner or two gamble that play before Kakariko even. And gets a moon pearl out of the sanctuary chest. That is a welcome sight.
Eesh.
No matter if they have to do Aghanim off the bat or find hammer gloves or Titan's mitts, that moon pearl is required regardless.
They also have access to fake flippers.
Correct. They can switch that fake flipper over to a water walk out of waterfall cave. And bombs off the tree pool. Xirtanul's going to go ahead and head on up, check our lumberjack out, see if we need that early Aghanim time.
Nice drop from the hoarder.
And was that a bloopy? I only got a half a glimpse at it.
I think it was.
Amrith getting their draw bomb pull off the tree. And second guessing and going back for that big 20, I cannot blame Amrith. We're going to need at least 100 rupees in Kakariko for that bottle merchant at least.
And 20 more bucks.
Well, 4 random rupees, and with normal rupees in the first 2 checks in Kakariko, that's Bottle Merchant.
At least they got their bomb drops from the tree.
Yes, that will be highly helpful in routing Kakariko, not having to go to the merchant to the bomb merchant. Emerith the first into Blind's hut. Here's our first cache of items. Finding not only a bottle but half magic this early. That is a very nice find. That bottle also coming with some blue goo. And the top.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure those 10 bombs are special, aren't they?
I think they're the uncles.
Yes. Not technically a unique item, but the only set of 10 in the item pool. Of course. Where?
Little bit of a refund from Bottle Vendor.
Yeah.
Well, that puts Zora and Death Mountain into logic. They just found the gloves from the tavern.
Well, Zora, yes, but for Death Mountain to be in logic, they've got to have a lamp or a flute. However, that is the second easiest dark room in the game, so they can get there. Oh man, and Xirtanul with the gamble on the race game, gonna be very, very happy.
Yes, he will.
And that is a sub 12-minute Dark World access.
Boy, that's fast. Can't I get a seed like that?
Oh, don't get your hopes up. A lot of times seeds will play out a bunch of items real early and troll you with 1 or 2 really hard to find items. Both runners wisely gonna go ahead and check that shovel spot while they're in the area. Just 7 heart containers. Alright, now with 7 hearts in their bag, do they go ahead and head straight on into Dark World, or do they continue a few more Light World checks?
Now Xirtanul is going straight to that area. Okay, Hype Cave area. Amarith deciding to just stay in Light World for a little bit.
I mean, I understand both plays. But Amaranth still has any mold on it, for example. That's 5 items, plus 2 here in the dam area. Ooh, but Titan's Mit's in the Hype Cave.
Ooh.
And we got fetch quests, a fire rod, and boots. We've got us a Hype Cave today.
Well, then. That should really be a high ranking out of 10. Give it a full 10 out of 10.
And I'm sorry, Tracker corrected me that my colors were a little off on my screen today. It was the ice rod, not the fire rod. I'm just
fair enough.
Apparently. Well, we got our normal vanilla starter pack from the uncle. Fighter shield and a fighter sword and a Fisher Price shield, and also lyrical literacy and mini moldworm.
Huh.
And we're gonna go ahead and make that ice cave play. Xirtanul putting these new items to use, though. Gonna go ahead and check King's Tomb, probably Bunk Rocks. And heading south, probably gonna set up the fake flipper into a water walk. And my screen messed up for just a second. Did anybody else catch what was?
I did not.
Xirtanul grabbing that early hook shot.
That's what it was. I missed it when they checked the library.
Xirtanul heading back to Sanctuary. Probably gonna go through that dark room and hit up East Death Mountain. 8 items over there, plus a hammer gives him access to Hera. Amaranth looks to be heading towards the hype. He's gonna pick up that rock in front of Link's house. That is one of the several 50-50 bomb drop spots under that rock.
Right. There's a couple others.
And with a quick map check, we got red crystals in Skull Woods and Thieves Town. We got a blue pendant on Swamp Palace.
It was Swamp? I thought it was Mire.
I can probably confirm here in just a moment. Either way, chat already pop it in Swamp Palace. Emerith picking up the goods in Hype Cave. It is worth knowing we're just a fire rod short of a pyramid fairy check already.
You're right.
That's always a great semi-trolly location for an item.
Yeah.
Picking up a bombos in a paradox cave. Of course, that bombos pales in comparison to my, once again, favorite unique item in the game.
It's just a coin with some weird fancy wheel design on it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've heard Mr. Coldstare doesn't like that coin.
Mr. Coldstare.
And Amarith heading into King's Tomb. We should be able to see what's in Bog Rock this time. I assume it was nothing important. Do have a red goo on Haley Island, or Floating Island. I apologize. There may be too many islands in this game. Big key in the first spot in Hera, we may or may not get to skip a coffee break. I know if we do indeed have to go there at some point, I have my coffee ready, so.
Thanks.
Speaking of coffee break, there's that small key, and did you read that hint?
I did not catch it.
There is at least one unique item in Thievestown.
Ooh.
Of course, possibility of 4 items. That means one of those 4 items is going to be a unique item, and since that single arrow is off the board, that might be some sort of progression. Best case scenario for these runners, maybe even Fire Rod.
Now, where was Lamp?
Huh. Did I miss Lamp? Ah, Stumpy.
Stumpy, okay.
Thank you, Nato, once again.
Yeah, see, that's something that Amarith has not quite fully done yet. They haven't gone into Dark World. Or
No, not
they didn't go for...
And we have a question in chat about the Thievestown small key and unique items. I do not believe there are any keys that actually count as a unique item, big or small, even in Insanity.
It's interesting, because even the big key in, say, Key Sanity, you'd think that that would be a unique item.
You would. Now, there is one progressive item. I believe it's the gloves, but I'd have to look it up to be sure. Gloves can count as a unique item, whereas the other progressive items do not. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's what it said.
Fair enough, then.
Amara picking up her hook shot. Xirtanul hitting the spiral. Alright, Super Bunny Cave. Here we go. Nothing and nothing. Oh well, we still have Hookshot Cave, and we have information on Turtle Rock.
Right.
Well, we can open the front door at least. Turtle Rock requiring bombos today.
Oof. Amarith missing the bomb jump.
And are we gonna get a attempt on? Yes, we are. We're gonna get an attempt on Spike Cave. It's not technically in logic yet without a cave or a cane of Verna, but with a potion, we can probably make it through.
This'll be close.
That it will. We just gotta get to hit that big stone. And it's just a bottle. I do like how Xirtanul dropped that bomb right before picking that rock up to try to damage boost and take a half a heart from the spikes. And we find our first sword upgrade on the ether tablet. Kind of ironic. We have a sword upgrade that we can't get it to because we don't have a sword upgrade.
That's a bit funny.
That it is, but I enjoyed it. Well, the absolute worst case scenario, that could be a tempered sword when they come back up for GT. Might even be worth dropping in even if it was better. I mean, it'll be right there. Certainly going to go ahead and hit that Eastern Palace play. It is worth mentioning, by the way, this is game 2 for these two runners. Xirtanul came away about 22 hours ago with a win over game 1, so if Xirtanul wins today, they're done, but if Amarith wins, they will be playing again directly afterwards. I don't think it's gonna be early, or I don't think it'll be restreamed, but they will have their game 3 right after if it's required.
Yes, our restreamer Math Girl says that she was not going to be doing it.
Yeah.
Originally she was, but she had a change of mind halfway through, so...
Well, that plus her volunteers just were not going to be able to make it that long. I got kids waking up too.
I gotta get to bed.
which is understandable. She does a lot for us, so give her thank
Yes.
yous in chat. She gets so many of our matches out there.
Spiral cave check. Eh.
Yeah, that's a good question in chat. Do we call Xirtanul's sword pickup sword number 2 or sword number 3? I mean, Amaranth did find that hint for the sword location, but didn't actually get to get it.
Okay.
Well, our tracker is going to say 2 out of 3, and I'm not one to argue with her, so that's what stands. Sorry, guys.
Quick fight here with the Armor Knights.
And just barely misses the kill. Now, chat is asking about Xirtanul not doing mini Moldorm Cave yet. To be honest, they had Dark World access 11 minutes in. Both runners went to Hype Cave. We found not only an Ice Rod and Titan's Mitts, but boots in Hype Cave. Hookshot was also on the library, so early options to go straight to Eastern, early options to go to East Death Mountain. Xirtanul has actually just not made it there quite yet. And we know, other than the shield in the book, that sword is the third item in there.
Right.
Kinda hopeful Xirtanul does do many Moldorm before climbing the mountain, though. That'll mean easy tempered. Xirtanul's making the pod play. Looks like Amaranth's heading to Village of Outcasts. And had we not started with the bow, pod is not bow locked anyway as of yet, so we're good to go either way. does give us the option of routing it a little easier, though. Well, that's a blue cane.
Yeah, a bit late to be finding it, but oh well.
Yeah, they've already knocked out Spike Cave. And speaking of safety items, we do have that cape now. And that is Bumper Cave access if they so choose to check it. Our second medallion for the day. Nope. No medallion issues today, but Xirtanul picking up that ether medallion.
Matter of what is Meyer going to be?
Well, I imagine Xirtanul at least will probably do Thieves Town before going to Meyer area, so Xirtanul will not have to worry. Amarith, it's still pretty likely we'll check pod. And our stun prize today, just a bloopy.
Yeah. Philly.
Being in a Thieves Town means we're going to get a line pun here shortly, but we're getting semi-puns in chat as well, so happy day.
So, some cash is with the fishies. Which one, though? Who knows?
Well, some cast with the fish. That sounds pretty likely. Have you met our good friend Ian Fish?
I don't think I have, but more than likely it's going to be Scam Fish, because that's all he's good for.
Scamfish with the cash. Catfish possibly holding that fire rod yet again. That would be these runners' luck. And any old sword will make the cut here. Thank you for the blind pun.
Wahaha. Any good sword. That's a nice little armor upgrade.
Oh yes, that first armor upgrade is always welcome.
Oof. Xirtanul, take that death to Helmasaur.
Well, I mean, Helmasaur can be dangerous. And Xirtanul's only on Fire Sword.
Right. Oh, we've got some new checks coming up. Amarith going and doing up the frog quest, so as well.
Going to utilize that hammer dash, knock out the hammer pegs, and check an additional item while we're here.
Just $100.
Wow, Xirtanul going into a Helmasaur fight round 2. Trying to go for the hammer smack. An alternate strategy at this point could be that bow. Looks like that's what we're switching to. 8 shots and it's done. And Helmasaur being very friendly to bow strats, just going up and down, not moving left or right.
Yeah.
And what do you know, Heartsmans?
Oh well.
Yeah. And where's Amarith going? Aggie?
Looks like it.
Kind of a strange play, to be honest. Maybe just doing Aghanim as a chance to stop and think for a minute. Get a new route plan.
Still had so many more options that was open to them.
Right, maybe just trying to step back for a moment and think of an efficient way to do it. The efficient way for all dungeons, though, obviously, if you can save Aggie till after Aggie 2, save it.
Yeah. Well, we aren't the runners, so...
Oh, definitely. They made it to brackets, we didn't, so don't let me be one to question them. maybe that couple minutes to stop and think is exactly what Amaranth's gonna end up needing. It's better
Alright,
than, I
so
guess, running around blindly.
yeah, sort of what Xirtanul's doing right now.
Yep, gonna check that catfish. All right, is this our money hint? It is indeed money, so maybe Zora?
Zora might actually have something. Which is actually pretty rare, but...
As a general rule, every time Zora is not checked, Zora holds progression. Nobody's checked Zora yet. We're 45 minutes in, so Zora probably has something.
But the runners do have the money to go for it.
Money, yes, but desire? And I missed that hint.
So did I, actually. And apparently Amaranth did as well, as they had to just to get to it. Just some cash in the sewers, though. Nothing big.
All right, with Aggie 1 on the board, it's time to count those blue ball hits. How many do you think today, Digi? Bear in mind, we've already got one.
Just go with that one.
Oh no, I'm gonna go like 6.
No, I don't want it to go that long. To get to bed soon.
Arrow. Fair enough. Firing an arrow into the side of Aghanim just for good measure. There's 3. I'm known personally to sit there and pelt him with my bloomerang.
If they had it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's usually what I will do as well.
Aggie 1, bloomerang. Aggie 2, you're gonna get hook shot. Because I'm too lazy to switch after Moldorm 2. And we end the Aggie 1 fight with just 3 blue balls.
Fair enough.
Amaranth saving quitting. I don't think Amaranth even checked the teammates. Did they?
I don't think they did. Oh.
Heading up the lumberjack. They both checked it. Were we mistaken on the bloopy? Was it just a very important blue item?
Very important blue item. Could have been the flippers. Could have been
Mirror?
the flute.
It was mirror. They just checked
Wow.
it. It looked like a bloopy.
Yeah. Well then.
Well, Didn't see that coming. Swamp Palace, almost. Still need flippers. But that mirror does set Amarith up for the Eastern Pod combo.
Right.
To answer chat, Xirtanul also checked Lumberjack. They both did. But they both made such quick checks, it looked to us like loopy. I'm hopefully sure these runners know it was the mirror, though.
So not just being able to grab the item from Lumberjack Tree, but they also the Light World Overworld just a slight little bit harder with the enemies that appear.
Well, all that's true except for Eastern Palace. I'd put that much more than slightly harder. I'd put that in mildly annoying. All those red cards. It's like, come on, Ganon. I've been getting pendants and crystals and you're just sending all these guards to the first dungeon? Where you been? Ether was actually in Eastern, not Pod. I was mistaken.
Question in chat. Yes, this is an all dungeons race.
Yes, so irregardless, that Aghanim play would have been required at some point. So Ernal doing his hammer peg check. And Amarith is the first runner with a Master Sword in hand.
Whenever Xirtanul gets back to South Shore, for right now, it looks like they're going for that Skull Woods dip.
Yep. You know, I would not be surprised if Xirtanul actually wrote many more Moldarm off in his head, thinking he checked it. And we don't know yet if that book is 100% required or not, so that could turn the fight him. heading on into blind, wow, heading on into Armus.
Huh. It just occurred to me that they went eastern first, and then they're going pod. But Amarith has the mirror, so they could have done it backwards, like the other way.
That's weird. I was looking at Xirtanul for a moment. I thought he did go in the dark world mirror.
Looks like Xirtanul is doing their South Shore checks. They'll have the Master Sword.
Yes, and the book. So if and when we ever go back up the mountain, not that we really need to till the end, we should both get tempered.
Right, yes.
At least.
That also makes Desert a full clearable dungeon.
Yes, it does.
I think this is our first look at Agina and Agina Cave.
Meh.
Just giving us some health. Oh well.
Hey, that is 12 hearts, though. I mean,
Right.
and another pizza heart on the desert ledge. And Xirtanul making that desert palace play. One hint, 2 potential items, and a dungeon off the list.
Plus, it's the green pendant, so it should adds one more item.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a creepy old man near Eastern Palace that would like to see that. What was his name again?
Salad shooter.
Malarsh.
Something like that.
Hey, unique item. And the nice one at that. That is the red cane.
Boots required.
Very required. Xirtanul finally heading back into his Landmola fight. Completely skipped the right side of a desert for now. It's a fair play. You got the big key. If this is your second if Landmo has your second item, you're out. And if not, you had to do this anyway, right? Meanwhile, Amaranth taking the Death Warp back to the front. Gonna go back and face off with the king. And we're getting one of my personal favorite alternate strategies, by the way, Ice Rod Landmos.
Do like those strats.
Right. Unfortunately, just a compass, so no real progression, but another dungeon down and a green pendant.
Not gonna lie, I like using the nice rod on my Argus fights.
Yeah, it's a bit slower of a shot, but it gets the trick done. About time to head back to a Helmsware King. The Ice Rod Cave. Almost there. And Helmsware is down.
We've got an Ice Palace play.
moment or two of freeze up on my screen. Xirtanul didn't check the hint in yet. Well, that answers that question.
It was just a joke hint.
Maybe not. Ridley might have that spring ball.
Another time and another place, maybe.
Yeah, I think.
I think we might finally get a Zora check.
It is definitely possible. Find out what this canfish is holding. Gonna stop in along the way though and turn that mushroom in.
That mushroom play. It's just been sitting in their inventory.
Right. Hopefully it's not some big progression they've been missing.
Yeah, it's...
And moving on to the catfish Zora.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so get your predictions in real quick. What do you think that canfish is holding?
Little piece of love.
That's kind of laugh with a fire rod. Nothing wrong with a soggy rod, right?
Ah.
And you win this evening. Once. Okay. Got an ad out in the newspaper. Zora Love, only 500 rupees.
Checking bombos. I'm guessing you're gonna go into desert as well at the same time.
I mean, make them in the face because you killed them already. They made it through that fight. Could maybe hit switches with it. Xirtanul here is getting ready to head back to Cold Stare. Gonna have to pick a new place as soon as Cold Stare is dead, but once again, another crystal in the bag.
Oh, goody. At least they had a fairy in a bottle. Xirtanul took a death to Cold Stare. But they had a nice little finish up with a icy stare. Or yet another crystal. Where to next, Xirtanul? Keep in mind that Xirtanul does have to make that Ega play sooner or later. Maybe right now. I don't remember if Xirtanul ever went back to see Sahashala with his green pendant. Amaranth will do once they're done with Desert Palace, but not gonna be finding much of anything else in here. Just that red cane. Let's see here. Quick item count. Boot. Both runners still looking for the flute and the flippers. Rad. As Xirtanul gets... That was a pretty quick tower climb there with Xirtanul going for that Aga tower play. Don't think we had any hints about the graveyard ledge yet, or what's above the pose. So, take a look here from Amarith. That's pretty important, at least just for Ganon fight. Also help with Vidrius and with Armoth's Knights as well. Can also help with Lanmos, Elmasaur King, but majority of those bosses have already been taken care of, at least until we get to Ganon's Tower. Yes, hello. OC as well, yes. Xirtanul now picking up their mirror. I did not know that about the Gibdos in Skull Woods. Weak to the silver arrows. Who would have thought? Actually, the green pendant was in the desert palace. Okay, okay. Gotcha. Okay, thank you, chat. Helping us commentators learn about the other tricks and the ins and outs of this game. Amarith taking that death warp just to get back to the front of the entrance, or the... Missing a fire rod. Oh wait, I got this. You're checking the ped. Okay. Get your ped hype in chat. Because we've got a check coming up. And it was nothing. Just a little bit of love. Oh well. Can't get all the things in a seed. Yes, ice is definitely slower than fire. South of Grove just had $50 on it. It looks like both runners are making the exact same moves. One's Xirtanul is just slightly ahead right now. What's we got in the lunchbox? Just some money. Okay. Still looking for that progression stuff. True. There is that one item left in Trollarm, the basement. I didn't quite consider that as your last resort option. But there's also that sword upgrade up at the Ether tablet as well. So... oh, with the tempered sword. Let's see what Old Man Sahasrahla has. Love. Hey, Xirtanul. Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't got any magic. You're gonna have to make a quick detour. And by quick, yes, I mean, well, Super Bunny is quick, but he's gonna have to mirror back out. Wow, both runners going into the same... Xirtanul slightly ahead. E-Rock does look like a good choice to make right about now. So that hint tile telling Amarith not to even bother with Sahash, but I wouldn't exactly call Hammer safer on Trinex, but it's Tempered Sword strength, so it is probably the best option to use against him. If you've got, say, Master or... What's the safest method? I don't know. For upgraded sword swings on him. Big key in its vanilla location. I don't think we've had enough vanilla in this seed yet. What's Mimic Cave got for us? Just some ammunition for our bow. Oh well. Amarith about to learn that same thing. Wait, there was progression? I was watching Amarith's side. Oh. Rage Slash is there for the flippers. Yes, logically, that now opens up Swamp and Ice. Xirtanul already went and completed Ice with the fake flipper trick. More than likely, they will do ice first. Just for that fact, yes, it's a crystal. These all dungeons, so a swamp would be the better play to make right now. Mission more items. They still need flute as well, unless I missed that.
Nope, it's still hanging out in there somewhere.
Hello and welcome back. And hello, Wallcakes. So that's where you were. Okay, gotcha.
Hi. Both players in that Swamp Palace play.
It is the best place. It is the best move to make right now, progression-wise or item-wise.
Right. Getting a fire shield at the very least.
But Amarith does still need to go to Ice Palace at some point. Meanwhile, it does look like we're getting a left side swamp check. Whether they like to or not.
Finding a map and a piece of heart on the left side.
No progression yet, but I don't think either of them found, or either of them went to Waterfall of Wishing yet, so there could be something still in there.
No, we did have a Zora check, but I don't think any waterfalls.
Well, back when Amarith did do up Swamp or Zora, they didn't have the flippers at the time, so that would be evil, yes, but I thought that's what Chatter's streams liked to see.
Well, I, for one, like fantasizing about those chaotic goal predictions as well, so. Speaking of goal predictions, I didn't miss a pet check, did I? Apparently I did. Oh, so sad. I agree with that. You were saying waterfall cave. Here we go.
Well, it's the only place that's left.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think that was a fire rod. And a free blue goo.
I remember. Big chest in swamp. Like an armor upgrade, so it would be the red mail at this point.
Right.
Yes, essentially flute for go mode right now.
That is absolutely all these runners need. I would imagine would be in Skull Woods or on Pyramid Berry.
Right. Amarith hitting up waterfall. It's good. Xirtanul going straight into Skull Woods. Finish up that place while you still can, and while you're at it, go check that pedestal that you don't know about yet, but it's dead. A question in chat. Yes, both runners have defeated Aga 1. The mirror was actually on the lumberjack tree, so had to go and kill Aga at some point. Good boy did not have anything, so... Except it was the 5-6 crystal, so yes. That opens up Pyramid Fairy. Original side. Blind Pedpal. I was not expecting that. They do have the book.
I would guess at this point we probably will get a Pyramid Fairy.
Flute is either Pyramid Fairy or Trinex.
Well, there are also the two chests that were fire rod locked in the beginning of my Turtle Rock as well.
Very true. I was just thinking that those would be, like, I don't know, a small key and another dungeon item in there.
Well, I did end up having to miss a chunk of Turtle Rock with the baby shoes, so I don't know exactly where Key's laid out.
Right, right. And it looks like Xirtanul's giving us the first Pyramid Fairy check. And
Right,
with them clearing out Aghanim so early, I'll make a quick shortcut through as well. Just hop on up and go back through the castle.
Back up the mountain.
Nothing from Fat Fairy. So back up the mountain we go for... Yeah, more T-Rock. Meanwhile, Amarith taking on Cold Stare now. I have actually yet to get into one of those spoiler race.
That's something I'm not too familiar with as of yet.
Glad I'm not the only one. So with Cold Stare down, that leaves Skullwoods and Turtle Rock for Amarith. But nothing's in Skullwoods except for the 5-6 crystal. Which again, we know.
Loot. We had a 148.08, I believe, go mode.
Go mode for Xirtanul. Just needs to head back into town to activate the flute and oh hey, Tranix as well, right?
Yep. But a decent lead. So looks like it maybe a game 2 win for Xirtanul. Definitely his game to lose. right back to Trinex. This should not be too hard of a fight. Half magic, 16 hearts, good sword. And just blast through phase 1, getting ready to move straight on to phase 2.
Meanwhile, a moth fight on Amaranth's side. Simultaneous boss kills right there.
Xirtanul beelining to activate that flute.
I think Amaranth is thinking that Big Chest Swamp, but didn't they get that hint?
Pyramid Fairy, I think, is where they're going.
Right.
And the silent Hyrule National Anthem on Xirtanul's side, and the goose is loose.
Duck is a mock. Whatever works.
And Xirtanul has the potential for a... Yep, it's a bird toss. I was wondering what he was doing with that ether out.
So we only needed Bombos for this seed.
Yep, the slowest medallion, but typically potentially most useful. The question now for Xirtanul, is this a Godmire or not?
Could be.
Heading straight in the Firelock side. There's that
And
key.
there's Big Key.
Taking the optional route to the big key door. Gonna take the portal straight to the back of Meyer.
I like it.
It's not seen every day, but considering where that big key was, it's quicker.
Amarith did not pick up their flute from Firelock's side.
Probably gambling Trinex. Fortunately, when they do not find the flute on Trinex, should be able to go straight back in and get to those chests. Probably just taking the side that she knows she has to do before moving on. So with silvers in hand, we just gotta make real quick work of Vitreous here, and we'll be getting ready to head up into a certain tower. Now with said tower comes a certain game. Digi, I'm sure you're familiar with this game.
Yes. There are 22 chests or item locations where the Ganon's Tower Big Key could be located at. Now, drop your guesses in chat where you think the big key is going to appear at. And we'll see.
Has to go all the way back to the very beginning of the dungeon.
Oof.
But yeah, get those guesses in chat. You have until the moment Xirtanul enters that door. What do you think today, Digi?
Well, normally I would say 22 tile room because that's part of my name. But because Math Girl is here, I'll save that for her pick. I'm gonna go number 20. Just past Ice Armos.
As a matter of fact, I have not seen or heard her pick 22 yet, so I'm sniping it. Chest 22 tile room. Just because why not?
And watch it be on a torch. Just to make it boots completely required for everywhere.
Being on the torch would be nice and truly on us. Be a nice find for the runners, though. But that's not what we want. We want a show, right?
You do want to go to sleep at some point, right?
Alright, so here we go. Chest 1 is piece of heart, and 2 is piece of heart. So we got a half a heart. This torch is also a piece of heart.
Jeez. Healthy today.
And forced left side so far. 2 small keys, green rupee, and that's another small key.
So that was 7. 300 rupees out of number 8.
At this point, I would be normally laughing at Tarasi for not getting it right, but he's out and about. Xirtanul utilizing NNG blue boom strats for the switches. Piece of heart.
Bannon and Aghanim being real generous with all these heart pieces.
There's our 4th sword finally. 10 through 13 not containing that key.
Oy.
Amaranth finally hitting go mode at 202.13.
Now to just activate it.
Meanwhile, everybody say hi to Bob. And Bob's torch with the big key as well.
Nice.
Bob, you're evil. Why are you keeping that in your room?
So, number 14.
Now, at the risk of horribly butchering this name, is it Recentine 14 with the 14 guess on the big key is our winner?
I think that is the case, yes. We're low on health, is there to know?
Yep, gonna have to be. It's gonna take the. Xirtanul is up on the was up on the upper floors of Ganon's tower. Now took a quick fall.
Quick fall. Yeah.
It's not the worst fall in the dungeon.
Wait, there's another one?
You could fall to Moldorm 2 3 or 4 times.
Don't mention that.
Speaking of Moldorm 2, here we go. One swing down and, ooh, be careful, got him.
Nice.
And upon killing the Moldorm, ganks his 50 rupees and heads on to Aggie 2. Meanwhile, Amaranth has grabbed that big key and is heading back to Vitreous. Gets a 1. So 1-0-1 so far. Not the friendliest Aggie, too. There's a couple. And apparently I miscounted because that was 6. One on the around. Chat claiming a 1-1-1-2-1. I am not one to argue.
So, Ganon, what type of helpful hint do you have to us today?
Yes, welcome to Ganon's Words of Wisdom. Ganon is a little creepy today.
That's actually the storyline behind Zelda 2.
Yep. Although, why Impa took the time and energy to tell Ganon that? That's like saying, don't steal my door key under the mat. Fairly quick Vitreous on Amaranth's side, of course.
And very quick Ganon fighting on Xirtanul's side. Does get the torch glitch. Wow.
Now to cross the bridge of Hero's Bane, and we have a winner.
Get your GG's in chat for Xirtanul. I would say that was like 2 hours and 9 minutes. Could have been 2 hours 8. Oh, 9:39. Thank you, chat.
Well, Amarith is heading into Ganon's tower.
Well, technically, you did make it save some time by fake flippering into Ice Palace, but, yeah, I see your point there. Fake flippering would have gotten you the Fire Rod. So, what were your thoughts on the seed? Xirtanul. This is correct. We thought the lumberjack tree had a blue pea on it for quite some time. It was actually Amarith that went to see Aghanim first, and both Seto and I were both a bit confused as to why they were doing the play. Amarith coming up on their big key. Bob.
Hello, guys. GG.
Good morning and thanks.
Good morning, everybody. GG to both of you. Obviously, a little bit of a time paradox going on here where it's not quite done on screen, but we know you guys are finished. So, I mean, what do you guys think?
Oh, that seed was nuts.
It was.
I don't think I can remember a seed being this heavily preloaded.
This is why I'm not allowed to generate seeds for the bot. It just does really weird things and you get your stuff all over the place.
I was thinking, like, after the first 20 minutes, I only required, like, 4 of items for go mode. I was like, what is this seed? It's like old dungeons, but it's looking like it's gonna be an insane time. And then stuff happens.
And then that hunt for the fire rod and the flute. I'm still a little salty about that fire rod location.
If you had both just fake flippered the full way and gone to that fairy fountain.
Oh, I would have loved to. I don't know if you caught it. I missed the fake flipper out of Hobo and had to save and quit, otherwise I would have softlocked.
I did not catch that one, actually.
Well, just the fact that that fire rod was available 10 minutes into the seed, that's got to burn it a little bit. Makes you guys feel better. It's not something I predicted.
I was actually thinking, well, let's just fake flipper into ice and let's hope fire rod's in there so we can just single dip T-Rock, and then we got flippers there, and then I found it in the waterfall, and I was quite like, ah, come on, I fake flipper dice.
Yeah, that's about how I was feeling, because I was like, whatever, waterfall hasn't been anything for me in at least a couple seeds. It can't be anything important this time, right? And then slowly but surely, as the seed just kept going, I was just like, there's something there, I know.
It's one of those things that usually I fake flipper and this time I don't, and then it bites me in the behind, and then next time I will fake flipper every single time and I won't get anything.
One location.
Yeah. You two think about that mirror.
That was quite an interesting spot.
I'm glad I spotted it when I peeked at it, because I was like, yeah, Item's been a thing, and, you know, cape, one sword, probably something there. Let's go look. Yep. Let's go get that so we could do swamp, and then never flippers.
I'm almost embarrassed to admit, but you guys both did the lumberjack check, and you both did it so quick, we actually thought it was a bloopy for a while. All we seen was blue.
I think you had the chat going there that they thought it was a bloopy as well.
Yeah, we were all wondering.
I know, sometimes those checks are just so quick, it's just like you only like see a couple pixels for a split second. It's just like, but it was just enough to see the handle. It's like, yep, that's definitely the mirror.
My mind was like, okay, boots are required, and then we head into the library, and I see hookshot there. I was like, oh, okay, let's try and find those boots as quickly as.
Fortunately, easy to find up in Hype Cave.
I know,
the
actual Hype Cave.
Right? Titan's mitts, ice rod, I think, wasn't it? And boots.
And mushroom, it was like, ooh, just everything you could possibly want, and more.
Ice rod was mini mold arm, I'm sorry.
Was it? There was something else there in Hype Cave.
Yeah, it was ice rod, and
ice was in Hype.
That's right. I'm getting my early game mixed up. Sword was mini mold arm. That fourth sword finally in what, GT?
Yeah,
the
Randomizer room.
Another first for me tonight. I don't think I've seen a sword on a tablet you couldn't get without coming back later.
Yeah, I think that's the advantage of me not trying to do that. Well, at least doing the mini Moldorm cave like really late, so I already have massive.
And Amrith, you are heading into your Ganon's Tower fight. Or Ganon fight. I'm
Hooray!
sorry. It is 3:45 in the morning here. Don't mind me for getting locations a little mixed up.
Oh no, it's fine. I believe we're across all sorts of many different time zones at the moment in this.
It's let's see, 10:45 a.m. for me at this point. So
1:43 a.m. for me, and yeah, scheduling these matches were just like, oh, it was like the worst.
So you're a Pacificer, okay.
Yeah, we only had, I think, what's it, 11 hours difference between our scheduling times. So it's like, man, this is rough. Because when you're going to bed, I'm waking.
yeah, I think yesterday I woke up at 8 a.m. and today at 7 a.m. just to race Rando, else we just couldn't get it to schedule.
At least we don't have to go to game 3.
I'm pretty sure some people on the microphone are quite happy about that. Although I would have
Definitely.
loved to see another inverted pedestal.
That was honestly just the bot trolling us, because it generated almost exactly our first game. See,
Oh, so it was the bot.
Yeah, I think the only thing left from there was key sanity.
yep, and then otherwise it would have been the exact same as your choice.
We do have Amarith finishing with a 2:22.58. Get your GGs in chat.
But I do have to say, every single seed we played in, well, the two we played were like really good early game, and then we got extremely trolled in the late.
Yeah, I'm still not happy about that first game though. Just getting so locked between having to do deep dive ice or Mockula on only 3 hearts, and just like, ugh, I don't like either of these options.
When you told me, I was actually happy. I went straight to the back half of pod and found the hammer there.
Yeah, because I had unfortunately used one of those keys to go to the vanilla big key chest and struck out and had to go find my other key, which was deep in ice and not Mothula, which I did on 3 cards, and only to find out it was a crystal. So I was like, it's gotta be a pendant, please be a pendant.
But yeah, that's kind of how Rando works nowadays.
Exactly, this is Rando. Anything goes.
She's a ruthless mistress.
Could always be worse.
I think the fun part about Rando is that, well, I've been playing it for roughly 1.5 years now, and it still keeps amazing. Well, it keeps to amaze me in every single season.
That it can. Going through new things every day. Any more questions from you, Digi?
Xirtanul, what was with the blind ped pull?
Well, I was in the neighborhood anyways. Had all 3 pendants, and I still lacked fleet, so I might as well just give the audience a show, right? Just with the bird.
And for that, we thank you. I mean, really, thank you. Nothing like a good pet hype.
Always pet hype. Yeah, I was so close to pulling pet too, because it was getting to the point where it was like, could be something there as well. We were down only a couple locations when pet started becoming a quest.
Yeah, I think when I pulled the ped, the only things I had left were well ped, and the right side of T-Rock and.
Sounds about right.
But did you actually check what was on the pad or not?
Yeah, I just booked it. I didn't actually pull because I didn't have. I think I don't think I had the green pennant at the time, or no, I didn't have the swap out.
Well, I can tell you, you kind of dodged the bullet right there. A lot of fireworks just for one full heart container.
Well, guys, any final thoughts from either of the racers?
Oh, I just want to wish Xirtanul a little bit of luck in the coming bracket matches. Hope to see you go all the way. That'd be pretty cool. Love to lose to whoever ultimately wins to this.
Yeah, I'll definitely do my best, but I well can't promise anything. But anyways, I really enjoyed the last two seeds that we played, and well, seeing that you only played for 4 or 5 months, I think you're a really good runner. Just keep it up, and you'll eventually get better.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the confidence in me.
Yes, both of these runners put on a great show. Get some follows for these guys. They definitely deserve it.
And of course, also thanks for restreaming and commentating and tracking at this, well, for you guys, ungodly hour. And of course, as well, we'll have a Merry Christmas Eve tomorrow, and Merry.
Yeah, happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas. Enjoy your time with your family or friends or whatever you do for the holiday.
We definitely will. I know I will. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Yes. Wishes go out to you two as well, so.
Well, with that, I think we're about ready to start wrapping things up here. Once again, Amaranth, Xirtanul, great race, guys. Renato, thank you for another wonderful night of tracking for us. And Dude, always a pleasure to work with you.
Yes, always a pleasure, my good friend.
Yes, and thanks for taking over for a few while I had a shrieking baby.
Oh, that's not a problem. It gave me more experience for this as well, so. Worked out for me.
With that, we'll get some stats up on the screen and we'll go ahead and wrap this thing up completely. Other than that, guys, GG's, and everybody have a nice morning / night / whatever it is now.
At least we didn't have any people saying like, "Oh well, it's the first day of Christmas yet," so.
Meh. They have time to throw that at me still.
Oh boy.
And with that, one final GG and good night all.
GG's and good night. Probably be back, probably on Wednesday.
Yeah, I know I'm not.
There were any other restreams going on during the holidays, so.
And now that I'm out, maybe I'll pick up doing some tracking, or maybe I'll go a little bit more into commentary again.
Fair enough. We could always use the help.
Well, definitely.